Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. You're here on the home of the slightly above average ship review. I'm your host KPZ. Alright, this last weekend, Easter weekend, hope you all had a great Easter. Unfortunately, as you know, I am not and have no plans to be a community contributor, so I did not realize there was a Tier 3 ranked battle season coming up. Well, now that I understand that, and I ranked out, I hope you did too, let's talk about a great ship, if you're a destroyer main, to use in Tier 4 ranked battles. We're here in Archipelago in a domination match, and we are in the Russian premium destroyer, Gremyashi, or Soviet premium destroyer, whatever you want to call it. The Gremyashi is a really nice ship for a lot of reasons. So there's been some newer Tier 4 premium destroyers in the game. I'm talking about the Hill. The Hill is a gunboat. You can talk about the Sirocco or the Sirocco. I think that's more of a torpedo boat. Of course, we can't forget the Murder Sausage, the Party Bus, the Soviet War Canoe. Yes, the Okhotnik, the meme destroyer. And of course, we can't forget the most overpowered ship in the game, the Kamikaze. However, each of those ships has some sort of a flaw or a weak point. For example, the Okhotnik is rather large, and when you're facing one-on-one a destroyer, that might be easy pickings. Maybe two ships might be easy pickings, but if one ship is smart, they're going to give you their distance, and that is not going to be fun for you. Obviously, the Kamikaze, being a super sneaky torp boat, doesn't really gunfight well. The Sirocco has really long reload. It makes it more of a torpedo boat, and it doesn't have a smoke screen. The Hill has a longer reload than the Tech Tree ship, the Farragut, and the Hill's pretty nice, although it's not uber concealable. But I think you get some of everything here in the Gremyashi. You have concealability, you've got strong Russian guns, and you've got long-range torpedoes. Can kind of really do it all. So here we're engaging this enemy destroyer, trying to encroach upon us taking the Bravo cap. As you can see, I like to maneuver in my smoke screen, because that's how you avoid getting torpedo shot at you, or at least directly at you. They might randomly shoot some at you, but they won't intend to. Alright, so here come the torpedoes. Because of the way they were fired, we were able to back up, and that last torpedo went under the stern of the ship. I think we can all say that looked like it should have been a hit. And thanks to RNG or pure luck, or I'm looking around for a destroyer that's right off our starboard side. Hey, they're both right off our starboard side. One set of torpedoes for you, and you, we will deal with the guns. Look at that, kids. Kill number 1 on that first destroyer. Kill number 2 and the double strike, and we eliminated the last 2 destroyers on the red team. That is an illustration of the power of the Soviet destroyer. You hit them with the torps, you come back and hit the other one with the guns. It's going to be a short night and a quick trip to Davy Jones's locker. Here we're going to take over the enemy's smokescreen and use it to capture out the Bravo cap. Yeah, so I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. Hill's a strong ship. Okhotnik, very, very, very strong ship with no concealability. You know, I like the Sirocco. I like French destroyers. Of course, I love the Kamikaze. Here we're lighting up a Phoenix with our guns, getting Citadel hits from 4 or 5 kilometers away. All right, we did it on the first one anyway. So don't be afraid to crank up this Russian armor piercing. And here's the best part. The closer you get to the broadside cruiser, the easier it's going to be to score Citadel hits, especially against a soft-skinned cruiser like the Phoenix. All right, we got another ship over here. I think that's an Izuzuchi, maybe. Damn these eyes. I have my glasses, I'm just too lazy to go get them. It's a Wyoming. Alright, so we got a Wyoming and a Phoenix over here. Let's see what we can go get done. We already have 2 kills, a solo base cap, and a double strike. Really loving the double strike. Now, I will say the weakness of the Soviet destroyers, they generally don't have a lot of AA. You can't use aircraft carriers in ranked, so that does not matter. All right, here we're continuing to light up the Wyoming as we skim by that island. You would think of all the islands with underground stuff to hit, that island would have been one, but it was not. Hey, we gunned down the Wyoming, set him on fire, and burn him out. Is that a kill pinch? Probably. Do I care? Absolutely not. I will take it. All right, still got the Phoenix over here. As you can see, I switched back to the armor-piercing shells. He, once again, is giving us this delicious broadside. And some more Citadel hits there. So again, all right, well, maybe turnabout's fair play. Don't be afraid of cruisers at close range to your Soviet destroyer. The Soviet armor-piercing, much like the French armor-piercing out of a destroyer, can and will get those Citadel hits. I mean, you know, you can do it in U.S. ships too, but you have to be a little bit closer for those guns to punch through. All right, so we're heading over here. There are only 3 ships left. I believe that is a Dante Alighieri, and we are going to send the Soviet torps his way. Long-range torps. This was the first Soviet destroyer into the game. Really like it, but I gotta tell you, I am not using a Soviet commander. No. I mean, yes and no. No, I'm not using Billy Guerin. No, I'm not using Vladimir Trubetskoy. I am using Sergio Artificial Sweetener Splendento, a commander I raged long and hard about in a video back in the day. Oh, look at those torpedo strikes. Devastating strike. Down goes the Dante. Kill number 4. Look at this. It's like the buffet, a smorgasbord of targets. We've got a Texas over here and somewhere out there in the ether. There it is. The aircraft carrier. Which one can we finish off? Well, let's see. Maybe both. Lining up the Texas with my long-range torpedoes. Send them out there. And I'm like, yep, those are going to work. Let me turn my attention to yon aircraft carrier. Also want to note, Soviet destroyers, very fast. I know the Gremyashi isn't on sale. If you don't have it, and it doesn't go on sale before these rank battles start, and it probably won't, for some reason they restrict this one a lot. If you said, well, I don't have the Gremyashi, what destroyer would you recommend for rank battles? As much as I love the Okhotnik, I have a cracking video in the Okhotnik, in the can, in the archives, waiting to play that for you guys. I have to say that I would probably go for the Hill due to the 3x3 torpedo arrangement. I would go for the Hill. If you have the Kamikaze, of course, you can always use that, but remember, that's totally torpedo dependent. That's all you can do. Where the Hill can gunboat and then also uses torpedoes, albeit they're not very long range. But among the premium ships, you know, if without this ship, I would say, depending on which you like better. If you like gunboats, I would go with the Hill. If you like torpedo boats, I would go with the Kamikaze. All right, I'm not sure which aircraft carrier this is, but he went behind an island. The Texas turned off and avoided our torpedoes. We have been duking it out with these airplanes. As you can see, I only have like 3 airplanes shot down because Soviet destroyers generally do not have strong AA. But eventually here, he is going to get too close for his own good. Sending out these high damage, stealthy, long range Soviet torpedoes. And I'm just screwing around with the indicator because I don't remember what I'm doing. And we are dodging the continued aircraft attacks, dodging torpedoes. Here they go. Boom, boom, boom. High caliber. Kill number 5. Kraken Unleashed. Yes, sir. With feeling. We got a dev strike out of that one, too. Well, look. I am going to try to get back over there for the Texas, but he gets killed. So that's the end of the match. All right. Welcome to Warship Wednesday, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that game. All right, here we are on my favorite screen, the victory screen. High caliber metal, looks like a couple devastating strikes, a double strike, and the Kraken Unleashed. 99,704 total damage. Looks like 7 torpedo strikes, 5 kills, 4 hits to Citadel, and a solo base cap. We ended up with 355,935 silver, 5225 ship XP and commander XP in the Gremiashi. Switching over to the team results. You already know we are at the top of the board. Yes, we are. 2679 base XP and our 5 medals. So yeah, I really recommend the Gremiashi if you're looking for a tier 4 premium destroyer to take out and you own it. I recommend this one for the ranked battles. Here's a look at our commanders, Sergio Splendento. We got Bay and Swirsky. In row 1, we choose Quick Fix. Row 2, look at me now. Row 3, Perceptive. Row 4, Iron Shod. And the legendary skill, Rather Be Torching, because Iron Shod we're willing to gamble because it prevents, most of the time, your engine from being disabled. Now, if you didn't have a high ranking, I guess you could use the other one there that gives you dispersion at the penalty of rudder shift, but whatever. Anyway, that's the Gremiashi. I hope you enjoyed it. You can ignore the rest of this video, and I will see you on the next vid.